Perfect. Right, so thanks for joining myself here today. Okay, so I'm John Gazelle, the head of trading at AudaCity Capital. You're Daniel, obviously, Daniel Yam, one of our traders on the Funded Trader program.
Yeah.
So nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us. So the first thing I'd like to do is just to ask you, just to sort of introduce yourself, tell us a bit about, how you got into trading the financial markets, how many years has it been, and why you got into the industry before arriving at AudaCity Capital. Just a bit of a background, please.
Yeah. Well, I've probably been trading about 15 years now. It started off really as a little bit of a frustration. I invested some money with a number of companies that basically just lost the money, and I thought, look, the only person I can really trust is myself. So let's do it for myself. So that started me on the path, and then from then it was a lot of hard work, a lot of late nights, a variety of different online courses.
Yep.
Just really putting the effort in whilst working to get myself to the stage I'm at now. So that's where I'm at. I trade for myself and also trade for AudaCity. When I was looking for a company really to, I think, fund me, you guys came up as one of the top companies. The reviews were very, very strong. And I think from my own point of view, speaking from experience, it was really about making the first call, which I spoke to yourself.
That's right.
I had a very good conversation with yourself. It was very, very professional.
Likewise, yep.
And then that put me on the right path, and I've not looked back. Going from strength to strength, trying to hit my targets, staying focused, working hard, and really it's brought us up to where we are now.
Fantastic. Yeah, thanks very much for that. Okay, so in regards to your, obviously, you found us by probably searching for prop firms, I take it. We came as one of the top. You made the application. I spoke to yourself. Believed, obviously, you were a potential candidate. Took you on board after a proof and risk management team. And right now, you're managing on a $60,000 account. So you've hit your target twice. And the twice that you've hit your target, we've paid you, doubled your account the same day. And what I would like to ask you is, how's your experience been so far trading with AudaCity Capital in regards to our trading parameters, our risk parameters, pretty much all of that, and your own personal style of trading? So how did you feel your experience is trading with us up until this very day?
Yeah, I mean, my experience has been very good. I think when I came into the business with yourself, I was very clear. Your company have very strict and very sensible trading parameters with obviously lot sizes. And your exposure in the market. That's just professional. Anyone going into this, needs to have a trading plan, and it's all about risk management and protecting, your losses and protecting your equity. And your company obviously help people to do that by the parameters you set in place. I found it, quite easy to stick to the parameters as the parameters I would use myself. I never would want to be overexposed in the market. And I never would want to put myself, very close to margin call. So I always stay away from that.
Fantastic, and I totally agree with you. Likewise. So what I'd like to ask you is, I mean, when trading within our parameters, did you at any point feel frustrated, held back, restricted, taking in all of this into consideration, or did you feel that, like you just said right now, the parameters that we set for you at any stage, even right now, the 60 grand account, they're fair, they're reasonable, and they are actually helping you develop as a trader personally and being successful on the Funded Trader program?
Yeah, I think they're correct. I think they're, obviously you guys and the risk managers have taken all of this into account when the company was formed. I mean, I think if you use different parameters or bigger lot sizes, it would pretty much be irresponsible as a business because you've got the potential of losing a lot of money very fast. So the parameters are there and they're set for you to prove yourself, really. Once you prove that you are a capable trader, you move to the next level, then your parameters change slightly. You can use bigger lot sizes, have more exposure, and then that goes up. And it's a case of building a relationship and building a trust. And really what I wanted to do when I first spoke to you is show your company what I'm capable of, and prove to you and show you a track record of consistent profits Once I do
Yes.
that, I get a trust from yourselves, and the relationship builds, and it goes from there, basically.
That's good, perfect. And in regards to like your way of trading, I mean, obviously, I can see you're a day trader. You're in and out the market. Some positions you've had big wins, others you've had some big losses, but overall the consistency is there. How did you personally get to that stage? Was it just from a lot of trading or reading books, or do you have mentors by your side just to get to the stage where you are consistently profitable and being able to hit target in under really a couple of months? I mean, the last time I think was just in just under 2 months. So how did you manage to get to that stage? Because a lot of people say in order to make money, we have to go big volume, we need to have a big, massive account, and you start making all those excuses. But clearly, you don't make excuses. You find ways to do things, and that's what I admire. And we as a company admire that in our traders. So how did you find your way to get to where you are today?
Yeah, just to mention on one of your points, I'm going to smile here, maybe a bit naughty, but the large, there's a couple of large losses on my account, and that wasn't through me losing money. Unfortunately, it was due to you guys have a strict policy of not trading over a weekend. So I had a few trades that were going to be held, and unfortunately, they didn't come in the right time. So they were closed out. It wasn't due to me losing money. Losing money and protecting capital is obviously something I'm very good at, and something I pride myself on. So, but to answer your question, you know, my trading start has been generated over a number of years, to be honest. I do everything from, as you mentioned, day trading, swing trading, and I'm also a trend trader. I have a large number of indicators and algorithms which has been built up over a long period of time. And when all of those algorithms come together and they all agree with each other, that shows me that there is a trading opportunity, which then I drill down and examine more. I don't get trade signals from anyone. I do all the research myself. Every Sunday and every Saturday is spent myself doing due diligence and technical analysis on the market for the week ahead. So I spend a lot of time doing a lot of research on trades that I'm going to place and market research. So a lot of it is down to you get out what you put in, and I put everything into it to be successful.
That's great to hear. That's perfectly great. And I'm actually glad we talked about this in regards to the risk management, closing your trades. And obviously that led to a big loss. Because to be honest with you, we've had this with a number of traders, obviously, just on the back of the pandemic and COVID-19. And to be very fair with you, the reaction from the trader is what really matters at this stage. So obviously you were closed out before the weekend. You did obviously want them to be held. Obviously it's part of a strict company policy. However, you took the loss, you swallowed it, and now here we are, Wednesday, midweek, you're still trading with us, not making excuses, trying to recover that loss and keep going forward. So as obviously a trader on the Funded Trader program, you know, and a message to all of our traders who have been through this experience or who might experience it, you know, having this attitude moving forward is actually very positive and very open-minded, which is something that we respect. So what I'd like to actually ask you, just as advice perhaps, or like a recommendation for people who are on the program, still at stage one, or people looking to apply, what would you say they need to have? What sort of traits, what sort of personality, what sort of mindset should they have going onto the Funded Trader program to be successful and get to where you are and beyond?
I mean, tenacity for me is the key. You know, you have to work hard, but you know, for me, and if anybody getting into the business, you know, wants to try and do this for a living, you need to treat this like a business. It's not a game. You know, it's serious. You need to have a trading plan. That's obviously one of the most important things. I mean, 3 keys to success. Have a trading plan. Money management is obviously key for myself as well. Trade psychology. I mean, a lot of this is emotion. When you're trading real money, emotions come into it, and you've got, you know, fear and you've got greed. So you need to be able to manage your emotions. And you know, entry and exit is so important. Don't jump in. Fear of missing out. Don't be scared you're going to miss out. There's always another opportunity to get in a trade. A lot of people jump in and it reverses the wrong way. So, you know, if you're going to do this, you need to put the time and the effort in like anything else. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. It's something you need to work at. You can have a sustainable income, find a good company like AudaCity that will work with you, but you need to put the work in and just believe. Unfortunately, like you said, I had a large closeout which, you know, was about £1,000, and, you know, it was a real kick in the gut. But the way I looked at it was, you know what I can do. Let's get back on that horse, and let's hit that target. I was kind of delayed in doing the target. My second target took me about a month. I obviously trade for myself as well.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm trading quite a lot. But if I focus more, you know, I can do the next target I've got, which is 66K. I should be able to do that within this month, no problem at all. So I'll put my mind to it, and then I want to move to the next level and you know, do a lot more serious work with your company.
Fantastic, and that's perfectly great to hear, and I'm very happy to hear that, and I'm sure the company is glad to hear that as well. So I know obviously you have got trades going on, we're trading as well the market, so thank you very much for the time that you took to do this interview with me live, and I do look forward to doing your next review going from 60 to 120 grand, and you will also get the chance to see the traders reviews that I've done for yourself, just to see how we've analyzed your P&L. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and congratulations once again, and look forward to the next meeting. Okay?
Thank you very much, John. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. No worries. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.